Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, my name is Kwame Opa Wixa, the Director General of the Liberian News Agency. Welcome to LINA Panorama. There are so many reasons, you know, people ask, why did Liberia have to fight a civil war? And the answers, there are various explanations for the outbreak of the war in Liberia. Most Liberian scholars will offer a wide range of explanations. They've been doing that for years of conflicts, including this ethnic division, predatory elites who abuse power. Some blame the war on a corrupt political system, and others look at it due to some economic disparity, where wealth is redistributed. A tribe versus this other tribe, that tribe versus this other tribe. And then the war came. But when you ask and say who won the Liberian Civil War, I see my interviewee is laughing. No one will tell you who won the war. MPLL will then claim a victory to have overthrown the Samuel Kayando government, which led by Charles Tiller, and other people will. And now, as Liberia is, some would say the risk to come into this country remains high. Others will say it is safe. But guess what? You can walk in Liberia with, tons of money in the heart of the city, and no one there will bother you. Anyway, it is an argument that all of us will hold. But what you're about to hear or listen from this man, believed to be in his 60s, his name, we can just call his first name Karti. Karti is from the Manor or Gio tribe, and according to him, he survived the Lutheran massacre. What took him to Lutheran? Uh, did he get reparation? I mean, he makes some scathing allegation against the war crime court person in the person of Jerome Vardier. Carty told us that in the case, Vardier, personally took private photos of him. According to him, Jerome Vardier used him for his own political gain. According to Carty, Jerome Vardier took him into the bathroom where secret photos were taken of him. He also said that he tried to contact Mr. Vardier to no avail, and that when I asked him about the issues of war crimes court, and he said he's not interested. It is the government's decision for him. He wants to seek help because he is badly wounded, and since he's been wounded, he's going, struggling with all this particular carnage of whatever. Welcome to LINA Panorama. I want you to share the video because what you're about to listen to will shock you. Welcome to LINA Panorama, Mr. Carty.
Thank you. Once again, I'm Carty.
Okay.
I'm a victim from the same Peter Lutheran Church. I went to Lutheran to see reason that if I could survive at that time. But really, unfortunately, I got into this problem here. And not so far I alone, but I'm not going to explain about myself how I got there.
Okay.
So many victims.
Right. Before you talk about Lutheran Church, the massacre.
Yeah.
And I know some people will not be happy about this interview. Some will be. But in the end, you say you just want to let it all out. That because you're dying. Over 30 years, you live with this wound. Very bad wound. Myself, I saw it. A very bad one. and that you're asking for some medical support so that people can help you. Over 30 years, you're living with this wound and you continue to struggle. Now, talk to us first. What were you doing in Monrovia then, before the Civil War?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, talk about the good times and then we get to the bad times.
Thank you. I came in Monrovia during 1980. Before 1985, I came in the town. But yeah, during 1985, I was here. I was living on the old road with that Kid Brian. She built me a house while she was building another house in the yard. So there where I was living, controlling the whole area, along with my family.
Who was Dr. Kid Bryant?
That Kid Bryant, she was one time Minister of Health, and she was Chief Medical Doctor to a clinic on Benson Street there, right after post office.
Okay.
I would call it clinic. There where she was working a lot before the war. So there where I was living. I was selling to Gaffer while my wife was selling food stuff, fish. Meaning came out for dry fish. So there where we were doing our living. I think I was going to a night school, right? In Haywood Mission there.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, go. I was living, around there behind or ACS, American Cooperative School. Okay, so there where Sarah Badu Follow was living. The old man, he knew him well, but I don't know where about now. There where we were living up to 1989 war. They're now working that morning for the president, and now the rail had entered in Butu.
Which 89 war? You spoke before 89 war. You spoke about Quiwamba.
Oh yeah. I talking about the war and Charter War.
Before Charter War, you spoke about.
Yeah. Okay, that time I was living in Buze Quarter year.
Okay, so start from there, and then you get to 89, and then to the time you got to Lutheran.
Oh, okay. I was living in Buze Quarter year 1985. That November 12 in the morning. I will hear that kind of strange voice. While Tomon Kwempa was saying Samuel Doe was in Harley, there's no way that he should escape, no escape for him. Then he announced about Don to Duff Coffee.
Okay.
Then the foreign he was Commander in General Joseph G. Biak. Then he named Chief of Staff J. Maxwell Weir.
These are people that were named by
Tomon Kwempa.
Okay.
First. Chief of Staff J. Maxwell Weir. Then Commander Executive Marshal got J. Kopatia. Then you need one Julia Kessley. Even though not running, but I can recall most of the names
go ahead.
that he called. Yeah. So we were there, and what really happened to me, where I was living, we had some grand friends who were in Satu. So really, I was not rejoicing. That what blessed me.
Okay, so 85 coup.
85 coup.
Yeah. You didn't rejoice.
I didn't rejoice.
Okay.
I was living with some Satu guy from the marshal here. Victor was my friend. We eat together. Then one Joseph who was married to the quality man who I was renting a house. Her husband was Satu man. They call him Joseph. And Victor C. is still alive now. So the people.
He too was from Grand Jida.
Yeah. Victor C. from Grand Jida.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the people can be together and suddenly happy. Mainly what we're going to discuss about government there and who also to reach.
Were these people good to you?
Yeah. I don't know the way about Jordan, but Vitus here is still living.
He's alive.
He's still alive.
Okay, go ahead.
So go in the afternoon, turning around. I heard Samuel Dudu talking. Tomon Kuyonpaku have been filled. He spoke some English, but the one that I recall. Then, okay, something like that. Then, Henry Dubakin, he started knowing the very people that Tom Kuyompa need. He said he wanted them for the safety. he called J.M. Aswell, we are chief of your holding that position I defended. So that a position Helen Duba call. But Tom call him to be chief of staff. I hope you getting me.
Oh, okay.
So then he called one Major John Liban, who was chief of personnel. Then Thomas Bingo, the young man, he was Gisika, he was working here to the MP Kuala, chief commander at the MP. Then he called Alfred B. Matona, Captain Alfred B. Matona, deputy MP commander. Then Major Wilson B. Towe, a police officer that I assigned to the barrack there. Then he called Colonel John G. Noah, director of sport, because I last position he hold. Director for sport. Then he called Reed Boy and other people. But most of the things that the chief of staff called, besides those that escaped, because he called Harry Nyon, he called Moses Topu, those that escaped, but all the ones that remain here, we not see any of them. They killed Thomas Bingo, they killed African, they killed, in fact, all of them. So that's what happened. 1985, it happened.
What did they go after you? Were you still with the Crown people when that happened?
When I was here, nothing.
Nobody touched you?
Flat, nobody touched me. Flat.
And they knew you were from the Gil tribe?
The Gil tribe, yeah.
Why you think they didn't hurt you?
Because we were together and they didn't see any bad thing, at least like rejoicing to go and say, hey, no.
Okay.
They're happy. I was honest to them. Before that, we were very friendly. We eat together.
Right.
We spend Sunday together, everything. So if you I can't just say the improv there and go.
But there was no tribal thing.
There was no tribal thing. If I happen, I'm sure I was not going to suffer.
If you had celebrated.
If I celebrated. You see, because this other guy by the name of Joseph, he and my little brother, while he was in full, he and my brother had confusion right behind here. My little brother wanted to peep on him. Oh, all I wanted, but he forgave her until they. So it has some people they're going to keep. If I was a bad person to them, you're going to keep their grudge against me. Can you imagine? So you settled at that time.
Wow.
But somebody say, I'm going to piss on you. Just like that, because you were joking with your wife and the man told him, say that Joe will not go. We all live here. It will not end good. So they got into confusion. So we ended as friends.
So 4 years later, after 1985, all of that carnage, then 89, you heard about. Where were you when Charles Stiller announced that he had entered into Liberia?
I was on the old road now. That time I left.
You were now with these Crown people?
No.
You were in a neutral zone now?
Yeah.
So you heard Charles Stiller announce.
Oh, yes.
Were you celebrating? Were you happy then?
No way.
Why?
Because where I was living on the old road beyond, along with South Value Father, that it has some top military brands there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that scared you?
That scared me. Yeah.
Did you have any prayer that, I just praying like, let the rebel hurry up and get in town?
Well, at that time, because those that went for government and those that were really mad, I saw people treating people bad, but it was not in my fault. I survived from what all they did around us. So for me, really, I need to argue. You hear me? I need to argue with people. Because at times, the soldiers used to come from that side with goods. Things like even women lapa and all they were selling. Then sometimes the soldiers will say that rebel doing it. I need to believe it that it was rebel that, because I need to tell people that the soldiers in the town, they want protecting us.
Right.
So these men that are from in the bush, they want doing a wicked thing. Because soldiers can't come like that, they just go shoot people in the town.
Okay.
So that was my IQ. Yes, my little guy was there, they went to John Suya. So all of these things here, they buy one, never passed my mom one day, but always I was judging on behalf of the Suya.
Are you saying this only for the camera because people watching you?
Not for that. Not even for that. It's a very true story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the announcement that President Tiller then has...
When even Chatila catch your ear the way, I was seeing my normal body, but I never celebrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what took you to Lutheran
Okay.
Church? Let's get to the main
Okay,
thing.
okay. From a time Chatila announced that he was to hear the compound. He had took over here to call the government. They okay, NPR National Petroleum Assembly Government. He established it in to hear the I hope you getting me.
Yeah.
Then later, one morning, really, we had one morning because where I was at, or cry man who might do one man responsible man woman, I had to do the security work for them in the night. I sleep in the car alone with one pedal. But one time look I came, they asked the pedal to show where all the gay people were. The boss say no gay people living around. The white had they force it, they not losing the bottle, they force it, they torture him until they carry the white. All I want they happy. They happy to me. They came one girl, responsible girl me was there. That time he I escaped. They rooted at home, they carry the video and TV, all I want. They happy. So that morning, when they say people start running from the door, the people came to UN compound last night. People came to UN compound, got they one. We all went because
Where was you and compound then?
it was on the main road. I think there where they have the Lone Star office now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There where UN compound was. UN compound, Russia embassy, from there came somewhere there.
Who always stand at UN compound then?
UN compound. Oh yeah, people went there for refuge.
They just went there at random.
Okay, yeah.
No special tribe.
No special trial.
Okay.
Even
They all went there for safety.
for safety. Even the very Lutheran. I only give people were there. All
Okay.
people were there.
Yeah, because if you look at it, the Lutheran thing, people just thought that it was only one tribe that was there.
No. Even the very AFL, the former AFL personnel went there for safety.
Also.
To help me, yeah, also.
But you don't see that was like desertion?
But those that went there for safety, most of them too, they didn't survive. They didn't survive from the shooting.
Okay, so what took you to Lutheran?
Okay, back to the UN headquarters story. We went there and we saw blood. They said they put the people in car, they executed them. We saw blood, all the people were leaving. So when I went back to my house, I told my wife that I wanted to go to Lutheran. Then my wife asked me, you think 80 people can be brave to enter at Lutheran? What's up? I mean, okay, at UN compound.
Right.
They're okay. Then what's about Lutheran that on the road there? Since we start listening to English or radio, we never hear to say Soya enter in any country. That Soya ever enter to UN compound to take people's life away. But it happened like that. Then what about the Lutheran church that on the main road? So for me, really, I will not go. Because the thing that happened is very terrible. The people could enter any other places. Well, for me, I could not speak any other, but my wife, she could speak Mandingo Pele, then Gio in English, along with the children.
Okay.
So, really, I was not convinced to stay where she said, okay, if you decide to go, I pray that you go, but we will see when or wheresoever the war will end. But I will not take my children to Lutheran. The children I have really half the children we see them say that you look like country people children.
So she took them.
She took them, and I told one.
She went somewhere else.
I left her there.
And you?
I went to Lutheran.
You went to Lutheran. Mm-hmm. Did you go to Lutheran all by yourself?
Did
you go there by yourself?
Yes, I go there by myself. How I went was.
You didn't go with none of your children.
I carried one. As I was explaining, I had one boy that I born by our girlfriend. Okay. Our parents turned the child over to me.
Your wife knew that you were.
Yeah. So the child, he was not used to my wife. So when I go, my wife said, "Hey boy, he can disturb whenever you're not around. So when you are going, then you and the boy go."
Was it a thing your wife knew that maybe you would have gotten killed, so she wanted her stepson to just go with you? She couldn't send her own children?
No, what really happened, I will not say yes, but it happened because the child really not used to her. And he cried every night, every time.
Yeah, but what you mean not used to her?
Yeah.
Was it that she used to treat him bad?
No, because I small child and when they talking because of the war, when the other people were going, how can they left the child with me?
Okay, so you're now at the church.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay. I was there when I went. I spent some time, but just in stay, I was not too satisfied. But it was late enough for me to get outside and cover that distance to come right back on the old road. And I could not come in town way, no other way. So I begged to be there until the time those soldiers entered there. See, that's where I got this problem from.
Which problem? Explain what happened.
There where the shot being almost at the point of death, but it was just by God's grace.
How did you get shot?
Yeah, shot being on my waist, I dropped. Yeah, bloody shooting when I dropped. Other people came. Other people that they were killing or they were finding, they fell over me. But I was the first one to go and people dropped over me. From that hour until morning hour. This photo you will see after. I mean, this so you'll see after the interview. I will show you. I will not hide it. Even though it was a secret area, but I'm not going to hide it.
Okay.
So that was saying I was there until that morning. But even
At what time did the guys enter there?
the guy entered between from 10 between 10, 11 and 12. They started operation by 11:30 to 12.
In the night.
In the night. They were there until in the morning hour. They left because we were to St. Peter and other people were to Methodist compound there. I don't know what happened because I was not there. But other people who survived, they say people they went there too. But really looting. Other beside me, that was I can tell you if you can survive from looting. Because other people survive, but they're not even touching. You know
Wow.
this? I tell you, people survive. Or I don't care who she and I were together on the old road. She went with all blood, but she was not to herself. I met her in Ghana. So people survive. But people when they badly, even in my home or lady there who married to one fellow, but they call it her 2 4 years. She working on Kata to go on the farm. She and the fellow guys they born about 4 children. I want a brave, strong woman I ever seen. So when they told her to carry that money with Red Cross, say, okay, carry assisting, all of them were there, they carry us. Where they carry us that time was brother. We spent 1 day. The second day, they were saying so here, they entered to carry compound. They said the people, all the people here, they are rebels. At the time, the white people, they say, no, these are not rebels. These are, then they used to say, anybody with bullet one, they are rebels. So people say, one other girl was signed by the name of Betty, because when she had us, they put us in jail. They were very badly. I could recall something. The girl, when they entered, that girl got afraid. She left everything on her. She dropped and she died. So we were there until a rebel took over Kelly compound. That had the tower behind rebel land. From there, they took to Banga. From Banga, you don't give me, or my man will read Ghana, then you finish with you. I had to carry her in the bush to our very home. That I survived from looting today until I suffering also.
So, after you left Catholic, where did you go?
We went to Duporo.
Were you treated at the Catholic hospital?
We were there, we received, yeah.
What kind of treatment you got?
Well, they gave injection, some pain tablet. We were there for 2 days. We didn't stay long. But really, they bullet there, it passed through. So I didn't carry on a major operation there. Because the people, they were also in his Those who were normally wound, when you treat them, they lead them. But for us, where me being my prime was very serious until when rebel took over, they carry us. But go again one way or other, somewhere around between Baha and Kakata Road, they say people that get kind of bullet, they might be soldier. So it was so good, it's poor. People say no, the people from Cali, or St. Peter Lutri, like we could cross on Gilata.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they taught you
I was soldier.
you were a soldier.
Soldier, yeah. And AFL soldier.
They tried to pick you out from the crowd.
God did, yeah.
So you went now back in your village?
Yeah, to my born village.
You went back to your born village?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
While I was there with this kind of no quick medicine. Because for me, I was afraid to come back even to Ganta. So I was there. It was a country medicine from one village to another. Until it took me again to be. They say they have one herbally there. You can do gum medicine. By any of Ometia.
This is in Ndoro.
Yeah, we had the
Okay.
The town, there's Ome you can turn your PC. Malison's war. Malison's war, no, but this other story. Malison's war, Pontown, Boston. So while we were there, because the water is far from where they have a village. They village it was near a gold creek, but you going to do there to do boom well, and they kind of private. So while we were there near the village, I was there for almost 2 years. No cutting hair. So that's just hard to see. That's a small thing. But while there, I see any other medicine, besides hot water every morning, every evening. So I'm 2-3 days by pour water.
In the village?
In the village.
No other medicine but hot water?
No other medicine. You bleed chop. While the bone here is cracking, when you kill the food, so you hear the sound crump, crump, crump. Sometimes pieces of bone dropping from the soul. Yeah. So go. Model war. Because that gold creek from there to Grand Gila is about 5 to 7 hours walking.
Let me interrupt you. Somebody, one Jerome Jordan, wants to know what happened to your son.
Jerome who?
Somebody watching, they want to know what happened to your son.
Oh, okay.
I know you said they found him.
Yeah. No, the boy didn't find the boy. He remained there. They killed the boy there.
He died there.
He died there. Because
you said you were upstairs.
They were upstairs. They shot me right in a church. The children were with some mother upstairs, and most of the women there they got killed. So the boy did not suffer.
Wow. Did you tell your wife?
Oh yeah. It even brought confusion between she and my people. Why she should not hold a ball? The whole responsible until today, she and myself. In fact, she and my people, they were now on good time.
That's why I asked you earlier why she took her children.
Okay, I think the answer to my people too.
Okay.
But really, yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah.
You're now in the village.
Oh, in a very well, one old man Tia, old man Maris's war. You got the high program on TV. On Sunday rather, on Sunday, not TV. Maris's were like Pontown, Boston. There where the people to come from, to come in the forest to do money. And then on the other side, there where they were living by near Ometia. Hunter also, but you can help people with other private things. They took me to a village. From Tapeta there, it's our 3-hour walking in Hammer. Yeah, 3 hours from Tapeta there. So there where I was. He used to take care of me, feed me, what the food said meat, that kind of forage there. Until a model came. And those same model fighter, they need to come to the village there, to the gold creek there, to buy food, exchange meat or fish with food.
Okay.
So when they model walking about, they enter on the people there. That's where I got a second move from. They shot me here, I came on my knee.
You can show that?
Yeah.
just show. I know this says his first wound is in a private area, so we cannot show that.
Show it. I want for the whole world.
Just live for this.
Oh, okay. See how leaky.
Yeah, just don't loosen the whole thing.
I want you to see it very clear. See, this from 2003.
Wow.
We have a tissue. This from 2003.
Get that sprayed in.
2003. This is 3 model. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make him also.
Wow. And I see it is still.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this the upper, let's use it now before I see that, so I can't get up for the second time.
Go take this. Go bring the other spray that out there. Sit down. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Just leave the upper because this alone is already. Bring more tissue. Hold on. Hold this. Stand right there. Let me get you stuff. So let's get your hands. Your hands.
Oh, okay.
The other hand. Wow. So put that.
Okay, here.
Oh no, not you.
Not ready for this one.
You're not ready. Just put on your clothes. Yeah, then you can bring that. Okay, just show your leg now. Just see your leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Okay.
So you're gonna turn around. Let's spray the other side. Okay. So your hands. Other one. So put that. So, wow. Okay. So put on your pants and then let's go. Wow. So you see, I mean, this is so sad. Open the window a little bit. Okay, so put on your shirt. Okay. All right. So, sorry to put you through all of this.
Oh no.
So basically, the whole foot is sorry to say, but it is rotten.
It's rotten because it's been leaking. So now pieces of bone can fall from here. So now take it from inside. Big piece of bone.
So you had never taken any serious medical?
No. Nothing. Sometimes or NGO from Luton there they pay hospital bill to Luton. I mean to St. Joseph Kelly. But I say the work could not be done here.
Okay.
Yeah. They need care, need to be changed, and so on. They need so many areas that they should transfer me. So at that time too, in Boraking 2014, local sent them no help. People will come, go for birth certificate, will come and say so and go no way.
You know Joe T. Phillips?
Joe Phillips, no.
You don't know him?
I don't know him.
Okay. All right. So, having said that, let me ask you. Now, knowing all of this that is happening to you, you're basically living and getting rotten at the same time. Wow.
Me, this few days was too much. Sometimes when I sit down, my eye turn.
Yeah, because I see the pulses coming out of your leg.
This gone Sunday, I was eating, I went off. My whole feature turned deep. People had to hold me, they carry me inside.
So, so then all of a sudden you got a call from Jerome Vordier,
Oh, yeah, doing TRC time.
TRC time.
Yeah.
You were contacted by Jerome Vordier. Talk about that part.
Yeah. Well, I want to give my TRC report. Or the Lutheran massacre here, who is Peterson Sonia. Peterson Sonia said, okay. The Lutheran or what I call it should be whole at the company say. Then people be able to locate where and how the thing happened. So for us, our testimony, it was done at the place there.
You did your testimony at the Lutheran?
At the Lutheran.
Okay.
But my problem always, people always feeling bad about this problem. So for Jerome Ferrier to stand up at that time, he said my problem is major.
This is Jerome Vordier now.
Yeah, you will take things serious with me. He took photo with me.
He talked to you personally.
Personally, yeah.
What did he say to you?
Oh, he said you are going to see to it that I get better treatment. You hear me? But he said to the world that the victim need reparation and some other assistance.
Okay.
Meaning the Lutheran massacre victim. But for me, he will see to it that I go on a operation. Not know where he need people control, Denmark or Spain. He need all that.
He said that where you are going to go.
There where you are going, I also go.
But did you contact him? Did you contact Jerome?
What contact? The mentality I was expecting of good result within 1 or 2 day period because the problem it always serious. I was looking to.
When was the TRC? I'm a bit naive, but I just want to hear it from yourself. What year was that?
It was. Yeah, I went to TRC 2000. It was 2000. My last time going to TRC was 2010 when they closed.
2010.
Yeah, I hope I'm not forgetting, but it happened 2000 between 9 and 10 somewhere there.
Okay. And that's when you got the promise.
Yeah.
Well, you know now, Mr. Vordier now is calling for war crimes court, so that you can get help. You think you will get help through that?
But a war crime court come where do I get help from? War crime court come.
You think he has to get the court to get you help, like the way he asked you?
He don't even know about me now.
You say he doesn't know about you?
He doesn't know about me now. I can recall a story, but he asked Jerome, but right, you have to follow with Rufus Cathy or Rufus at the Lutheran, or you promise. The first question you were asking is, what are you promise the victim? But for him to say he know me personally, a lot of people were there over.
You think he could help you the first time?
That's why I said that time, I said, but maybe there was no family contact. But what family contact? You thought with me one time.
Right.
You invited me here today.
Okay.
And then so I thought with you 1-2 occasions. Then he said the 4th week. He said it 2 times. And today the 4th week start from yesterday. The 4th week or 2 rather. So
has Mr. Vordier ever given you money?
That nothing.
Not a dime.
Not a dime.
You said he took you in a private room to.
He sent a journalist in a private room to take this photo.
To take a picture of all your wounds.
Oh yeah.
With the hope that they were going to send you abroad.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Now you're home after all of this time. I still continue to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you support war crimes court or not?
War crime court, I will not tell you yes, I will not tell you no.
Why?
But I don't have that decision. I will not able to tell you say yes. I will not able to tell you say no. It's a government.
Okay.
It's a government. And the war as a whole. But as for me, I'm only fighting how to survive.
Right.
How to survive from this room. Even to say that or that pumping me, hurting me like fire, you putting fire on clothes. Then I even thinking because how you mean hurting me up to now.
Yeah, I can
so
see.
I really want to survive from this problem. But war crime court, our government had a large decision. Even a very UN that we're talking about. That's my desire. Maybe other people support you, but really, people who fall, They will bet. Same charity that went to war crime court. What happened to poor Ve people? I mean, I say Ve people. What happened to, John Yome? What happened to the people? Charity that he in jail. What they getting? Nothing. No, war crime court.
You think so? You think Virgil did all of this because of his political?
That Jehovah believe. Or maybe when he's even for the second time he will recover. Maybe he did it so people say, yeah, this young man, he is good.
Yeah, he's fighting for the
He's
people.
fighting for the people. Ask the other people, other victims, they will tell you.
According to you, a lot of the people you know who are victims of the Lutheran massacre and other places,
Yeah.
they're dying.
Yeah, people are dying on a basis. On a basis. People are some of them are still suffering from the wound.
Wow.
Yeah. A young boy, he was very young at that time when he went to do the call him, but that boy, he set trap with one hand, he caught pan with one hand.
He gone back to the village.
He gone back to the village. Very strong guy, he can set trap, he can right here.
With
How
his-
will you hang on trap stick with one hand and then set a trap? How will you play? Yeah. Make fun every year. There were other lady there for 2 legs. It's called. She used scatter. There my brother was here today. And he was way down, he was not here, so she used scatter to walk on it to go on the farm.
Wow.
She married and she still born by the DP wing back. This boy get a one hand, then James will go. But other people dying from the massacre. Not even Lutheran alone, but other massacre, people dying, people survive from there, they die. Because they might tell you here today.
I said, looking at you, and you hear what you hear from about the politics. You listen to radio in the first place.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with what you hear or see the way people behave nowadays, especially you who have the experience of the war, and you hear some people now?
Okay.
What would be your advice to people?
Really, it's the same that brought the war. So yeah, I mean, government as a whole. You don't condemn government properly. I mean, not properly. Then I will come. Yeah, broadly. Every time you don't just attack government. Yeah, broadly every time. So during that time, this government that we talking about that made the war to come, our military government.
Okay.
That brass security government. So that what happened? All the things that we hearing over radio, either during that time, or even the very chatty time, there are most of the radio stations around here being closed. You know that?
Really?
Yes.
So you think now there is more freedom of speech?
More freedom of speech. More freedom of speech. More freedom of speech. You hear me?
So you're saying
Who could even talk to I will not say the president or SKD, but who could talk to men like Harrison Peno at that time? You mean the time after election he went over, he said, when anybody win, when $1 win, I'll blame war. Who could stand before him to condemn him?
right?
Nothing. The people don't young papa, he was all in the street. I said, I didn't put your college. Don't young papa. My father said, you must be fresh in people, you must be here. Now, on the same information ministry rule here. It happened. Who will talk about it? But see this, President birthday. A lot of people say this, that. What would you do? It could not happen during that time. That would be realistic. Not happen.
So you think under this president there's more freedom of expression?
That's more, yeah, more freedom of speech, more freedom. Yeah, how many radio stations we get and how many supporting the president? ELBC, so that besides ELBC, maybe 1, 2, or 3 other radio stations. But all the other stations, we know what they can tell them. Yes. I must admit. Not because the team pen, I know it will be on me until I die. Surely. So not because I want to survive, then I'm alive.
So you don't have no hope of any help.
That one I'm praying for. That one I'm asking today. Asking people today. God, I still on in it. A few days, I want to even go Uganda to that rehab to for how you call the basket for tests. For tests, I think I told the girl that time, and she told me to wait until she can get to you. Cancer. Then imagine somebody lives bone damage.
Yeah.
Then whole time leaking, bleeding. 2-3 days back, I will faint. Sometimes I will come to myself, and where I live, she saw it. Oh, this thing here that's problem. I reduced a few days to admit.
Yeah, I see.
Because I'm not serious. I'm not well.
Do you, all of this that is happening, who do you blame? I mean, here you were in Liberia then, everything was cool, quiet, having fun, selling your little Doka flag, and all of that. All of a sudden, all of these different problems.
Yeah.
You sit down back and be like, wow.
Okay. You see, who should I blame? That's what you're trying to say.
I say you should. I said, do you blame someone?
So now when tears come to my eyes, sometimes I will say, because the thing that taking place here now, it's not to take place during that time. So sometimes when I cry, I say that the government is responsible for this thing. Because the government are holding people good. People are not going to fight. You're not going to fight. The time the government was found, 1985, when people entered the government, what happened? They chased him. But go, things are wrong. You hear me? From 1980, 83 people were behind the government. Nima raised and all, I hear because I was not in Nima, I have a Nima raised. So from 1985, the very AFL that fought Tomon Kuyongpa and they got rid of him, that is very AFL now, they were weak because the government was not functioning well now. They were taking it to be one-star business. So the past government really have been a past government for the war. If they were good, nobody was going to jump behind Charter to come.
You mean the Doe government?
Yeah, the Doe government.
Okay. But when you say past government, Ellen was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah, it's good. And the reason why I ask you that question, I don't mean to politicize this, is because, you know, we see people now, and a second young baby join the street, anything the other one join the street, they want this. And you back in the days, you saw, you know, and I know, I was born around that same time. Maybe you're 6-7 years older than me, but those days you dare not even talk to some. It was very bad.
Yes.
Right, and where now you have freedom of expression.
Grady Allison, LUE. That time I doing physical. I know what to play. I beg you. Wow. What was it called? And I seen demonstration there. Grady Allison versus LU. Wow. That was it. Grady Allison versus LU. The former minister for the building. That time I was here. When go to over, one generally I will call it me. From the generally Grady Allison, from Allison, RGB Kroma. I know about most of those ministers that were controlling this bill. That Gabriel Nimle. The 5 ministers had been information that Gabriel killed Nimle.
Yeah, that's true.
Then Grady Allison was deputy. He was captain. Then from that time, he was 4 ministers. He was corner before the main Minister of National Defense. So when the old men got to this place, it was not easy. And besides the LU thing, other things took place. People were handcuffed, people were beaten, political prisoner. But yeah, now we ain't no political prisoner. Nothing. Only one girl say that one who looking like this, that one, you don't reason what you don't do this. No way. You hear me? I can recall that time Polier then not dying. Polier,
Nicholas Podier.
Nicholas Polier. And nothing do, then they have pie to it. All of them, they sing capital being Fanta. Next, okay, Polier drinking orange Fanta. Next, they were drinking Coca-Cola. Other people were drinking different sort of drink. When they asked Polier how was it, he said it was very fantastic. So next, those said it was fantastic. That fantastic, that they flogged somebody for it. Police say, "Oh, Bella, she was drinking Coca-Cola."
Okay, so
then,
because she just talked.
Yeah. Then secondly, she went with. Yeah. Secondly, she went to a supermarket. With women. One thing women to give me out. Anything she takes, she will put in a basket. When she take careful, man, they want to careful. She takes something do like it. She will take dog food, she put in a basket. When they tell man, they want that food, I say something you not like it, something do like it. That you not like something do like it, that's where it came from. More women were arrested for it. And they lose
Just for that little joke.
Yeah.
They were arresting people there.
They are arresting people, and most of the women that arresting
Why is it important you're stressing before and then on this freedom of speech? And all of that, even though you're in pain.
Yeah.
What message are you trying to send out there?
Okay. I only tell people that during our day, the topic that coming or night will be like that. Then go. Things change around. That what brought the world, I want continue to say. But now, the thing that they're talking here, other people say this, other people say that. I will not point at a particular radio station, but I monitor my phone. I don't have big radio. When I charge my battery in the morning, I play radio, I play other station. The topic then I can come, it don't come before.
Wow.
Chat that time, not in time here, but I drink chat that time, one time I listen. No boy went to last radio station, don't go look for office boy well. I don't want even is spoke common Liberian. I want to see microphone to them more. Start radio will never be open.
Wow.
Yeah. If they don't want them fire, just forget about them. He said it. But how many, I would say, opposition radio station will get in a country now? So like what happened? So my advice to people, the war as a whole, is people should hold a peace. They will look up to the barrel back. War, I was very young, strong hustler who were determined to save children. Because I said it, I didn't go find education. My children will be the first. You have been here today. Yeah, not been in war. Even though, because I very decided to go back to school. I was going to school from 2000. I mean, okay, 80.
So you were selling your Duka flat at the same time in night school?
Night school. I decided. By the time I was in here, I was not going to school to but when I went, I said right closer to a private school here, I'll go to school. So you're not been a word there, my condition, you're not going to be like this. See? That what happened. Yeah. So when I hear people say, we're going to demonstrate. We're going to demonstrate. I say, if I'm having food, I'll just say, oh, go. I get one big son, but he's there with me. He's selling small things. He can bring. I say, when the people go, even where police people pass, they say, nobody should pass, no go soon. Don't go there. That's my advice to him. Don't go to no go soon. When they say today, your mother say here, don't go there, just stay home.
You think most people are not hearing these stories of the war? You think that might be the problem? Or even in schools? You think it's important that we tell this story, even if it will hurt anybody, that we can explain where we came from and where we are and be honest with the truth?
People should stay listening to us. People should listen to the advice, because why you don't know about, you're not just talking. The thing that not happening, you're not talking. The thing that happened, you're not talking. It happened. People were hunting. They men that they struck. They men that they 1 year. They were being people outside, they carried them. And because of the war, because of dissatisfaction. They will look at that. So it will not continue. We should not continue it. How long? It says here. When you let him in, you will pull him back. When you not let him, you will pass the law. But you can't see because the other one happened give me. You can't see the example. When people talk to one that say, we that are careful to all our will just remain if you want finish being become hunger chaos.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll not be said kind of example. It's not good. Example.
In your community, how do people see you? And before that, guys, if you're following this broadcast again, I'm Kwame Opa Weeks broadcasting for the Liberian News Agency. This is a case we're talking to Mr. Carty. Mr. Carty is in his early 60. He is a victim of the war that happened in Liberia. He was one of those survivors at the during the Loop Train massacre. And according to him, these are the things that happened to him. And if you want to help him get some medical help, you see the number on the screen up there. You can, if you want to do send wave, that's the number on the screen. It's 231-8811-02-511. You can do send wave or mobile money, anything. If you want to go through Cash App, the name there is Ward, the dollar sign, and Josephine, and the number is 313-742-6465. Again, we're broadcasting live from our position, and we just want you to keep trending. Tomorrow we will be into Bong County, that is Banga, where we have 3 young kids, I think 3 or 2 young kids who suffer severe, as we're told, it is up to the dermis, the 3rd degree burn, I think it's dermis or hypodermis. 3 of them who got burned during in a cane juice mill. And we will be going, be given exclusive access to that hospital facility where we will film these children. So we'll be going to Banga, broadcasting from Banga, Bong County tomorrow. Just a couple of miles away from here. Pray for us so we get there safe. Let's get back to Mr. Carty. Now, amidst all of this stuff that is happening, I know 30 years you have not gotten, justice. And based on what you're saying, it is not justice that you're looking for. You're looking first to be healed and get money to buy food. Yeah. Even you coming for the interview and all of that, you told me, my man, I don't have 5 cents to even pay my way. Then we have to send you transportation to get here, buy you food and all of that. Now, people trying to contact you, I know I put your number on, your personal number is on the screen there if they want to contact you. But I want to hear it from yourself. Somebody want to call you direct. What number do they call you on?
Number.
Your number.
It's the same Lone Star number that day.
Okay.
0881.
That is 231-881.
12-24-10.
12-24-10. 12-24-10. That is 231-881. 12-24-10. Okay, thank you so much. Miata Soko Passaway says hi, Mr. Weeks. And now, whilst we're waiting, we're gonna go and read some of your comments there. According to Joe T. Phillips, he said, I myself survived from that church, but tell him to get in touch with his late brother, Prince, children behind the SKD complex. He knew my name as Takbo Phillips.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know Takbo?
I know Takbo Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah, Takbo Phillips, he friendly woman, late brother. Who he call in Egypt now?
Yeah.
Prince, that guy in in June.
What killed Prince?
Prince sickness. Prince is dead. That one knows about it.
Wow.
That boy, even happy when you're too SOS.
Where are your children now?
Your children, they are the two. The other one that really helped us said she went 5 education. She died. Yeah, she died. She was attending Nima Community College. The very year that she should have come off, there where she made a word there. Then one of they want to went drawing my water. When we went for our sister burial, I left her there because the road was not good. She was having baby. So I left it because from Tapeta to Ganta that motorbike. And the same people were sending for me. So that I left. I when you get where you can, I mean when the rain stops too much, you can come. But I left her there sending too. Or they baby there with me. That girl you sent to her, she took her photo. She there, her baby there with me now.
Okay.
That one happy. See.
Wow.
Yeah. Call Brenda Cathy. You go to Sunny Koli or Nima Community College website, you will see her photo of me. It's a thing called have that.
So I know usually don't do this, but like you're seeking help, and I know you have some brothers and sisters who might watch this video, and they might be from your own hometown.
Yeah.
I would suggest that you could speak your local dialect, and you could tell them hello, and that your name, you call your full name, and the town you're from, and that you are asking them to give you whatsoever help, and that
Okay. Even those
God bless them.
Doing diaspora.
Right.
Okay.
Everywhere,
Okay.
whether diaspora or here, anywhere watching.
Yeah.
Just say
They are
those watching.
plenty, but they don't send me help. I will call most of them. Then I tell them. Okay. So you see, I should treat my direct now.
Yeah, just said my people.
Okay.
Okay.
When it was a two, eka library, eka quiz again. Man, give man we are. Ya I won't be a kayig. Man, go time good. I say and give I say a tea. No good. Jean to a bedroom. Aaron Weno. Even Tapofili, everywhere and Tapofili in because and do I happy and do. Make I tell the Kaguma Bona de. Then I got when come on, put 50 like a or can't capoli. As them and die for what way did. Kaka, I told you, I did out with it, no card, I know to the Katuya Kagu, I did that. Car concert. So my gay man, we are.
Thank you so much, Mr. Carty. Well, again, for you to follow in again, this is Mr. Carty, a victim of the Lutheran massacre here. Well, to then, I'm Kwame Opa. I was broadcasting for the Liberian News Agency. Goodbye.